How are you?
Pretty good. Yourself?
Not bad.
Good.
But you can see the press and equipment there.
Yeah.
To learn a little bit more about the process, you can see that video if you would like. Then there's an old antique one out in the parking lot.
I got a picture of that. Do you own the building?
I do not.
No?
I'm just an employee.
Yeah. Yeah. I see they were making donuts here yesterday. I see it on the Facebook, I think it was.
Oh, yeah. He's Sean, we walked by the counter. He's making donuts today if you want to look at the little donut robot.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Enjoy your stay with us. If you have any questions, sir, just let me know.
There we got a cider press.
Where they are washed and cured throughout the year. They are then trucked to the cider mill in large 20-bushel bins. We press many varieties of apples to create cold hollow cider, the principal types being Macintosh, Delicious, Cortland, and Spartan. Apple cider was once considered a drink to be enjoyed only in the fall, but with modern apple storage techniques, apple cider is available all year. It is unfiltered, unsweetened, and pasteurized. Therefore, everyone can enjoy the benefits of the apple as a delicious beverage, hot or cold. The apples are carried up the elevator where they are washed one final time and dropped into a high-speed grinder. The entire apple is pulverized into a fine mash called pumice and pumped through our centrifuge system to the press, where it is stacked layer upon layer on our press carts. Each layer is set up by first putting down a press rack and a square form. Over that form we unfold a press cloth, and we fill it carefully with pumice. These cloths act as our primary strainer, because the cider flows through the cloth, yet the fiber of the apple remains inside. Each layer contains approximately 135 pounds of apples. A full batch contains 2,400 pounds and yields about 200 gallons of cider. 12 pounds of apples are needed to produce 1 gallon of cider. Once the layer is filled, the cloth is folded over the filling, the form is removed, and another layer is added. After 17 or 18 layers, we are ready for the heart of the operation, the press. I'll take a long day. The cart is rolled in place, and slow, steady pressure is applied with a hydraulic piston rising from the bottom. The press produces 2,500 pounds per square inch of pressure, and after 30 minutes, the batch is completely pressed. This historic press was designed and built, like many rack and cloth presses, prior to Prohibition in the early 1900s. We have since modernized it to meet today's standards. When fully pressed out, all that remains in each layer is the fiber of the apple. This apple pulp is fed to area livestock. The cider collects in a vat and
Here
is
you have it,
pumped to our
folks. It's
pasteurized.
Vermont.
As the cider moves through the heat exchanger, it is rapidly heated to 165 degrees and then quickly cooled.
It's got a very neat story.
Pasteurization process ensures the quality of
A lot of products.
Where are you visiting from?
Johnson.
Johnson? Yep.
Yeah. I follow you guys on Facebook here,
Oh,
and it's
cool.
a very interesting place.
It is. Yeah. You've never been in here before?
No.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
I've lived here 70 years, and I've
Yep,
never stopped
yep.
by.
I know the feeling though. You know, sometimes it takes like visitors coming to see you to get you out and see stuff.
I'm amazed the amount of product that you're carrying in here.
Yeah. We try
Wow.
to I do the buying, and I try very hard to, you know, not everything, but most of the food products come from various little companies all over the state.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we try to represent a lot of Vermont, or just a lot of products that we feel are a good kind of fit for us, you know?
And what's your name?
I'm Marty, what's yours?
Keith Bradley.
Hi Keith, nice to meet
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, I like sharing this stuff on my Twitter.
Cool.
I've got about 6,000 followers, and
Oh, nice.
a lot of them are skiers and come up to
Yep.
this area. So
Yep.
I thought, well, heck, why
Yeah,
don't
we
I-
get a lot of people from, you know, skiers who stop through on their way to Stowe or come up from Sugar Bush, and smugglers, you know, some
Yeah.
of them, but yeah.
I
But
see
yeah.
the sailors from the USS
Yeah,
Vermont stopped
yeah.
in. That was kind of cool.
Yeah, that was a few days ago, and
Yeah.
it is kind of neat, yeah. Yeah, it's good, you know, we get people from all over the world here, and this week I noticed a lot of families with young kids, and I said, kind of a, but it turns out that a lot of the southern states have their spring break now.
Oh,
So they're up
some
here, you know,
come-
whereas our kids have already had, you know, their winter, their February break, but for those regions that don't do that, they have their spring one now, so it's been kinda neat. A lot of Florida kids, like, unfortunately not a lot of nice snow for them, which is what they were looking forward to, but,
well, all my kids are in their 30s and up to 50, so
there you go, you're done with that.
they're done with that. But there
Yeah.
is a few grandkids kicking around.
Yeah, yeah.
No, it's
Yep,
very
so-
lovely.
And in the, it's not occupied at the moment, because unfortunately the bees didn't make it, but we also have a live observation beehive.
Oh, yeah.
So during the warmer months, and sometimes throughout the year, they're here, but the bees don't always do well in the winter in this type of a, you know.
I haven't checked
Like-
mine yet. I've got to go to Woodbury and see how
Yeah,
they're doing.
yeah.
I got 2 hives up at my
But
sister's
this is
house.
great, and it's so you know, for kids especially, it's so fascinating for them to watch the bees do their thing, you know?
I see they come up with a lot of window designs now that you can put
Yeah.
in your house, and
Yep. And
Yeah.
this particular hive gets filled for us by a really nice guy from Waitsfield, who's a beekeeper. He usually gives us a new hive, you know, new bunch of bees every year, and off we go. Yeah.
I usually pick my new kits up from Scott up there in heading towards Newport. He lives on side road where they sell the crafts in that little white building.
Not really sure.
Yeah.
That's an area I don't get up to too much, you know?
Yeah, he was getting up kind of in price, so, you know, but I like the starter kits, because everything's right there and
Yeah.
easy to use.
I don't know a lot about bees.
Oh,
I have to be a little cautious. I'm allergic to them. So as far as
well, the most I had was 11 hives, and
cool.
back in my younger days, I used to really enjoy it, but now I get so I
yeah.
stay home most of the
And
time.
we buy our honey bulk from a guy named Mike Palmer and can it up ourselves. I don't know if you know who he is. He's up in, where the heck is he? His AP area. Oh, it's a little north of here, but so we buy it in bulk and jar it up ourselves so we can keep it going. But it's great, really nice honey, you know.
You see, you got the honey bears too.
Got the bears. People like the bears.
I used to put my maple
They're
syrup in
convenient
those.
too. Yeah, they're convenient too. Because,
Yeah.
and especially we have one older woman. We're a mail order business as well, and she orders them because it's good. She says it's good for my arthritis to squeeze, you know, and I can easily pick it up and handle it.
So,
The jars get a little tougher.
if
for
some
it.
of my people wanted to ask where to buy this, have you got a place they can put in an order?
Yeah, we do. I'll give you one of our catalogs.
All right.
We've been mail order business since the mill opened in the mid-70s.
I'm sure I got a lot of them that can't get up this way,
Yeah,
so.
we have customers from all over the place. And mail order is a nice part of our business.
There's the donuts.
Yeah, so that's our catalog.
Right over there.
And we do a lot of, the basic stuff, the syrup, things, pancake mixes, syrups, jams, jellies, but we have a nice bakery. So we do a lot of our baked goods here too, which are, so
Oh,
people can order
great.
donuts and cookies and pies and crisps and all of that, so.
Well, I'm actually diabetic, so I love this stuff, but it's hard for me to eat it
Yeah,
without
you
getting
have to
in
monitor
trouble.
yeah. And it's funny too, because sometimes people will call and they'll order all kinds of stuff, you know, sweets, and say, well, I gotta watch my sugar, you know, it's like,
Yeah.
a little taste in moderation is, you know, you just have to control it, right?
There used to be an old guy over in Waterville that used to press apples, and we used to go get a bunch and take them over to his place, and he used to do them for us. And but he's been dead for years, so
Yep.
this is an old press here, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, we have a few of these around just so people can check them out. We have this on here because kids, naturally being kids, stick their
Wanted-
fingers in there.
Yeah.
We don't want that happening, but yeah.
Thank you for letting me
Good.
know.
Well, I'm gonna get back to work. It was really
Sure.
nice chatting
I'm going
with
to take
you.
a look at these donuts over here.
Oh, go for it. Thanks for coming in. Okay.
How are you? Good. They look good. You just making another batch?
I'm mixing it up right now.
Looks like cinnamon.
What's in it?
Yeah. I was a baker many, many years ago, more than 50 years ago, and used to feed around 6,000 men. Huge. I was on an aircraft carrier, and I worked in the bake shop.
Nice.
But everything we had was by hand. I see you got you can put them in there and just let them go right through, drops them in.
Yeah. Yeah, automation is good.
You mind if I watch you do it?
Nope.
How many do you get out of the one batch?
Probably about 18 dozen.
Oh, that's quite a few. If I'm in your way, just let me know. Now, you use lard to cook them in?
This is palm oil.
Palm oil? Sounds healthy.
Well, I don't know if it's really healthy for you, but
Certainly makes the taste then.
well, we used to use a soy churning, but it's a partially hydrogenated oil, which they made illegal. Wow, you're not supposed to use it anymore. So we had to find something else. We tried another palm. For some reason, that one didn't work well. The taste was not that great.
We always saved the lard off our hogs we butchered and used that. Boy, that made good tasting stuff.
Yeah. No, I mean, look at grandma's used to make donuts in lard, so
Yeah,
you know, I think it would taste better with lard.
and it wasn't that long
Wouldn't
ago,
sell very
really. You know, in the 50s and 60s, that's what they were using. It was all lard based.
Yeah.
There was an old lady on the lived on Main Street in Johnson. She had a little stand outside, and I'd go down and work for her just so I could get glazed donuts from her once in a while. But everything she was doing was all lard based.
No, I think it would taste better. It'd probably be healthier for you, but.
Sometimes I think the
because there's lard.
sometimes I think the processed stuff is got a lot of additives in there that you probably don't like, and I don't know. It's like when I buy vegetables, I never like them out of a can. I always like to get fresh ones and prepare them.
Fresh or frozen.
Yes. Now it's all automated, huh?
Yep.
Here we go. First drop. Golden brown. Well, sir, I appreciate you letting me pester you for a minute.
Sure.
I'm going to take off now. Whoever your lady is that run your Facebook page, just let her know Keith Bradley was here. I kept telling her I was coming down, and I enjoyed it.
Oh, I'm glad that you did, sir.
Got some nice information here to pass on.
Oh, well, thank you. We appreciate you stopping in today.
Take care now.
You too.